Welcome. My name is Toms and this is Beach Yoga with Toms. It's going to be a bit active flow with some playfulness at the end, as always. With intention in your mind, find yourself onto the mat and let's start our practice. Before we start, I would like to that you ask yourselves what is yoga, so you have a clear picture in mind, or at least some picture in mind. And originally it got developed so people could sit in a meditation for longer, so prepare your body. However, what I like to encourage you is that not always you'll be able to physically exercise, do the asana practice, but you can always focus on your breathing, bring yourself back to the present moment, be mindful and observant. So that's what I would love to focus on this session. That yes, we're gonna do physical exercise, we're gonna stretch and prepare our bodies. At the same time, always make a intention of prioritizing and observing the breath first. And that will teach your body to be more present. And also, because I'm working as a stress management coach, getting in tune with your breathing and observing can help you anytime, anywhere, to release any tension, stress, and be more mindful and in control of yourself, your mind, body, and thoughts. I said you can practice that 24/7, the breath works. Even just conscious inhalations, exhalations. The asana practice you usually practice so maybe once a day, twice a day, whatever, for a fixed period of time. But breathworks you can take it all the time. And with that said, I love to open up my classes with enchanting mantra Om with gratitude. Mantra Om consists of 3 sounds: A, O, and M. You can play around with the pitch, sound, loudness, everything. Most importantly, try to really feel those vibrations inside of your body, even slightly, and that brings you the physical benefit of releasing, shaking out anything you don't want, and also cultivating what you want. So let's start. With inhalation, lift your hands, reaching them up to the sky. Really stretch, and with exhalation, bring them down in front of your chest, pray position. Feel free to close your eyes if you feel like so. Take a deep inhale into your belly, into your chest, and exhaling chant. And as you're standing here, I invite you to make a clear intention for this practice which could be, as I said before, observing, focusing on breathing, but it could also be anything you like, from sense of how you want to feel during or after the practice, or any goal or achievement. Your intention could be anything that will help you to choose between different forms and variation of asana practice. And with this intention set, you can open up your eyes, open up your arms up to the sides, and start shaking your body, shaking your arms, shaking your legs. If you want, you can also jump a bit if you want. Important is to shake your body, butt, shoulders, release any tension. Warm up your body. Any movements you want. And focus on your breathing. You don't need to change your breathing, just be aware of it. Notice how it changes. You can focus more on your legs, your arms, your shoulders. Notice how your movement changes. You make the focus on different parts of the body. When you put your awareness in different places. And from here, let's stop and put your left hand over to your right shoulder. Give a gentle massage. Check into your neck and shoulder. If there's any tension, you can feel the massage it out. However, if it's fine, you can just swipe your hand across to your left hip. And you repeat the same thing for other side. Put your right hand to your left shoulder, check in. Neck and shoulders are the first place where you store stress, so if there's fine, just swipe it across. And repeat a couple more times. What we're doing here, we're restoring the crossing energies across our chest and make it move. And also we're checking in with the stress levels of our body from physical part of it, on our neck. And if there's anything, we release it. If there's nothing, we already know, okay, I'm fine today, let's continue. So it's nice to check in with your body once in a while. So this is one of the reasons I really love this exercise. You can do in different ways and forms. You can do it faster, you can do it slower, you can do it more gentle, and you can do it like really pressing yourself and really feeling your body. It's up to you which variations you choose. I will offer different ways of how you can experience this practice, and depending on your intention, you can choose different versions or choose your own. And from here, let's rub. And from here, lift up into the Sphinx. Bend your elbows onto the ground. Separate your knees. Bring your feet together. And really press your arms firmly into the ground. Bring your shoulders back and down. And try to really pull your shoulder blades together. As you press your chest forward. Pull your chest forward. And look up. Up or forward to the front of you. You should be feeling your upper back as you push your shoulder blades together, and also should be feeling your lower back as you pull your chest forward. And you can imagine that you're kind of sliding your hands towards yourself without actually moving, kind of pulling yourself forward. Your belly sliding forward without moving, your chest going forward, and really feel your lower back. Everyone's feeling lower back? Great. So this is amazing exercise where you can really open up your lower back, warm it up, especially in the morning when it's a bit colder. You can apply as much or as little force as you want, and continue focusing your breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. With inhalation, lift your chin up, look up, and the exhalation, twist to your left side. Look over your left shoulder. In, out, Inhalation to the middle, look up, chin up. Exhalation, twist to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Remind yourself your intention of the practice. In. And with exhalation, twist a bit more, look over your right shoulder. Inhalation, look up to the middle, chin up. Exhalation, lower yourself down to the ground, grab your ankles. With inhalation, lift up. Pull your shoulders backwards with the force of your legs. Hold the pose for in, out. In, feel your chest opening, and out. In and out. With inhalation, open up legs, open up and keep holding yourself up. In. You can put your arms right next to your shoulders or reach them forwards if you want to challenge yourself. You can also bring them back. In. Out. In. Out. One more in. And exhalation, bring your arms over to your shoulders. So lift up with inhalation into the upward facing dog. Open up the chest, chin up, look up. In. And with exhalation, bend your knees, find yourself into the downward facing dog. Walk your first downward facing dog from here. And whenever you feel like, you can always go for a child's pose. In downward facing dog, most important is to have your spine straight and bringing your butt back and up as you keep your arms straight, looking between your legs, shaking your neck out and straightening your arms, pushing your chest towards your knees. You can bend your knees gently and keep your arms pressing firmly into the ground. Yes, stretch your shoulders, feel the stretch in your shoulders. As you look between your legs, you can walk your dog, stay still. And let's stay here observing your breath. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. With inhalation, step forward towards the forward bend, towards your arms. Exhale here. Inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Exhalation, forward bend all the way down. Relax. And with inhalation, vertebrae by vertebrae, stand up into the standing position. You can reach up to the sky as you inhale and bring your arms over to the sides as you exhale. Check your mountain, tilting your pelvis slightly forward, engaging your abs, shoulders back and down, chin slightly tucked in, top of the head pointing upwards. Let's go for the sun salutation. With inhalation, lift your hands up, reaching up to the sky, stretch. Exhaling, forward bend, glide down or fall down like a leaf. With inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground, look forward, and with exhalation, step back into the plank. Let's hold the plank for inhale. And with exhalation, lower yourself down to the lower plank or completely onto the ground. With inhalation, upward facing dog, open up the chest, chin up, and with exhalation, downward facing dog. We can meet in a downward facing dog. You can go for a child's pose. Wherever you are, focus on your breathing. In, out. In, out. In, out. And with inhalation, step forward, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground, reach chin forward. Exhalation, forward bend all the way down, relax. With inhalation, stand up, reach up, arms up to the sky. Exhaling, mountain pose. With inhalation, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhaling, forward bend all the way down. With inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground, chin forward. And with exhalation, arms on the ground, step back and lower yourself all the way down. With inhalation, upward facing dog, open up the chest, chin up. And exhalation, downward facing dog. You can stay here in downward facing dog, or if you feel like challenge yourself, depending on your intention of the practice, you can lift up your left leg up to the sky into the three-leg dog. You choose and stay there for in, out, in, out. One more in and out. Release your left leg and switch. With inhalation, lift up your right leg up to the sky. Three-leg dog. Hold it for in and out. In and out. One more in. And with exhalation, step your right leg forward between your arms. Lift up into the warrior one. Arms up, bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight. Heel can be facing upwards. Arms go up to the sky, open up the chest. Try to separate your legs. Hold the pose, in and out. In and out. In and out. Bring your arms in front of you in prayer position with exhalation and twist. Bring your left elbow onto your right knee. Open up the chest, twist looking up to the sky. Hold the pose for in and out. In and out. In and out. With the inhalation, lift up back to the warrior one. Exhale here. With inhalation, open up to warrior two. Rotate your hip, open up the arms, parallel to the ground in one straight line. Look back towards your left hand in a straight line in shoulder height, and then look forward towards your right hand in front of you. Keep your right knee bent, separate your legs, hold the pose for in and out. In and out. With inhalation, side bend towards your left, lift your right hand up to the sky. Feel the stretch on your right side, leaning backwards, in and out. In and out. With inhalation to the middle, arms and across. Exhalation, side bend towards the front. Hold it for in and out. In and out. With inhalation, back to the middle, warrior two. Exhalation, bring your arms behind the back, interlace the fingers and go for humble warrior, bending forward, bending towards your right knee. Right shoulder towards your right knee, arms reaching up, feeling the stretch in your shoulders. Hold the pose for in, out, in, out, in and out. With inhalation, lift up, reach up to the sky. Exhale here. With inhalation, lift your arms up to the warrior one. reach up, and with exhalation, step back into the plank. Hold the plank for 1, 2, and 3. Inhale here, exhale down. Lower yourself, elbows tight to the body. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Open up the chest, chin up. Exhalation, downward facing dog or child's pose. Deep inhale here. Exhale out. Feel your body. In and out. One more in. One more out. With inhalation, step your left leg forward. Lift up into the warrior one. Same thing for other side. Arms reaching up to the sky. Separate your legs. Sit lower. Hold it for in and out. In and out. In, out. One more in. Reach your hands even higher up to the sky. And exhalation, twist. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Pray position. Right elbow onto your left knee. Twist. Look up to the sky if you can. Hold the pose for in and out. Try to keep your hands in front of your chest. In, out. In, out. In and out. With inhalation, lift up to the middle. Bring your hands up to the sky. Exhalation, open up to the warrior two. Look back towards your right hand. See it in height of your shoulder. And with inhalation, look towards your front arm to the left arm and keep them straight. Relax your shoulders, release any tension. Sit lower, separate your legs. Focus on your breath. In, out. In, out. In and out. With inhalation, side bend towards your left. Lift your left arm. Side bend to the right, lift back. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Feel the stretch on your left side. Sit lower. In and out. Keep your left knee bent. In and out. One more in. One more out. Inhalation to the middle. Warrior two. Exhalation. Side bend towards the front. Lift your right hand up. Keep the pose for in and out. In and out. One more in. One more out. With inhalation to the middle, warrior two. Exhalation, bring your arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Open up the chest, and with exhalation, forward bend, humble warrior. Bring your arms forward, hold the pose for in and out. Keep your left knee bent, shoulder towards your knee. In, out. In and out. One more in and out. Inhalation, lift up, open up the chest, chin up to the sky. Exhale here. Inhalation, warrior one. Lift your arms up to the sky. Exhalation, bring your hands down to the ground into the plank. Hold the plank for in and out. In. And exhaling, slowly lower yourself into lower plank or all the way to the ground. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Open up the chest, chin up. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Hold the pose for in and out. In and out. In and out. With inhalation, walk or step forward towards your hands, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Exhale here. With inhalation, lift your arms above your head. Exhale here. With inhalation, bend your knees, lift your heels off the ground. Squat. Bring your chest towards your knees. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. With next inhalation, lift your chest, keep your heels off the ground, balancing squat, arms above the head. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. With exhalation, separate your legs into the squat. Find a nice comfortable squat here. You can sit how you like. It's a nice hip opener. Stay here. You can stay here in the middle, going from side to side, feeling your hips opening. Or if you feel like playing around a bit, you can always go for a twist, which would be your left shoulder inside of your left leg and wrapping your left arm around your left leg. And with inhalation, lifting up your right hand up to the sky, opening up the chest and reaching up. Wherever you are, either twisting or regular forward looking squat, hold it for in, out, in, out, in, and out to the middle, into the regular squat. If you had a twist, we want to do same thing for other side. Right shoulder from inside of your right leg, wrap it around, and with inhalation, lift up your left arm up to the sky, reach up and twist, or stay in the middle. Hold it for in, out, in, out. One more in, reach your left hand even higher up to the sky, and with exhalation, back to the middle, into the regular squat. And from here, let's sit down on the back, on your butt, and lean slightly backwards. Put your hands inside of your legs and feel your abs slightly engaging. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes, focusing on our breathing, and you can stay here just feeling your abs, always leaning slightly backwards. If you want to challenge yourself, you can lean a bit more and maybe start lifting your heels, maybe even lifting your legs off the ground, having a bit more tension for your abs, hip flexors and legs. If this is too easy, you can bring your legs up to the parallel to the ground. If this is still too easy, anytime feel free to see how it is without support to the arms. Anytime feel free to go back to any of the other positions. As long as you keep leaning slightly backwards, as long as you feel your abs at least slightly engaged, you can always straighten your legs and bring your arms over to the side. I'm going to stay here, as I said, for around 3 minutes. As you enjoy, focus on your breathing, and at some point I will start counting from 5 to 1, so you know those are the last 5 breaths we're staying here. So let's focus on the breathing here. In, out. Try to slow down your breath. In, out, 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 in, out. 5, in, out, 4, in, out, 3, in, out, 2, in, and exhaling slowly, bring yourself legs down to the ground. Put your butt slightly forward so you can land your head onto the ground and hug your knees towards your chest. Head onto the ground, knees to the chest, lay down. You can stay here or open up your legs into the happy baby pose, grabbing the edges of the feet. Focus on your breathing, in and out. In and out. You can stay here depending on your intention of the practice, or if you feel like, you can lift your legs, shake them out, and go for the shoulder stand, lifting up your butt and bring your arms onto your lower back or upper back. Walking them up for support. Choose your option, choose your variation. Just make sure your legs are slightly above your butt. And focus on your breathing, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. One more in, straighten your legs, lift yourself higher up. An exhalation, Plow pose, Halasana. Bring your legs over the head, closer to the ground. You can keep your arms over to your back or bring them down to the ground. You choose. Remind yourself your intention of the practice, and with a smile, hold the pose, focusing on your breath. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And whenever ready, find yourself into the easy seated position. And because I had a request for the headstands, and if any of you want to try the headstand, you can do so. If not, you can go leaning forwards towards the tabletop. From tabletop, lifting up your knees and kind of doing a crow pose. Crow pose, you don't have to lift yourself up. You just lean forward and put more weight on your wrists. So this would be the crow pose. You can already start practicing. You don't have to wait anything. Just lean back and forward. Circle the wrists. What are you waiting, guys? I'm not sure. Circle the wrists. So, the crow pose, I said, you can put your knees to the sides and just put a bit more weight on your wrists for how long or little as you want. You can go back and forward, stretch your wrists, rotate them out, or if you want, you can always lift up into the crow pose as well. If you feel like, you can also bring your head on the ground from the crow or just directly there. Maybe lift your legs, bring them down, back to the crow, transition to the crow. You can play around. There's no need to do or achieve anything here. Most importantly, you just tune in with your body, focus on your breath, and as a minimum, circle your wrists. If you feel like stretching your wrists any way and form, you can do so. If you want to play around with your body, feel how strong it is, challenge it, you can do so as well. Always make sure your wrists are healthy, strong, and supporting you for whatever you want to do. Awesome. This is kind of a playtime before we finish the class. And whenever ready, sit down, back into the seated position. Make sure your wrists are healthy, strong, relaxed, release any tension. And from here, straighten your legs in front of you. With inhalation, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhalation, twist to your right. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation to the middle. Lift your arms up to the sky. Exhalation, twist to your left. Hold it for 3. Activate your toes, pulling them backwards. 2, and 1. Inhalation, lift your arms up to the sky, reach up. Exhalation, forward bend towards Paschimottanasana. Hold the pose for 5. Feel the stretch in your legs, relax, let the gravity do the work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, lift up, cross your legs, easy seated position. And we'll round up the class with a bumblebee breath, one of my favorites, which is close your eyes, put your index and middle finger onto your eyelids to have a bit darkness there. Tap your ears. You can tap your ears with the meat in there, or just put your thumbs inside of the ear. So use your thumbs. Put your ring finger on top of your nostrils to regulate how open or closed they are. Elbows back and parallel to the ground. Take a deep inhale into your belly, into your chest, and with exhalation, play around with the humming letter M outside of your nose. So exhale to the nose. Let's do one more. Same with the mantra Om as in beginning. It's most important that you feel the vibrations. Doesn't matter the pitch, the loudness, the frequency, nothing matters that much. Whatever feels nice, you stay there. If it doesn't feel nice, try to find a nicer place you can imagine. And then as you exhale, hum. Something like letter M, vibrations inside of your body. Tap your ears, inhale deeply into your belly, into your chest, and repeat one more time. With exhalation, bring your hands in front of your chest, pray position, or covering your heart. Keep your spine upright and straight. And let's spend a brief moment here observing our body. Notice any physical senses, sensations inside of your body. Notice more freedom, more energy flowing through your veins. Notice more space we open up through the twisting, turning, holding the poses. Notice the tension released from the body. Maybe more range of motion. Try to release any tension from your shoulders. Relax your shoulders, let them drop down on top of your hips. Release the tension from your eyes. Relax your gaze behind your closed eyelids, keeping your eyes closed. You can focus a soft gaze on top of your nose if you feel like it. Just keep your eyes relaxed. You can keep observing your breathing. Notice how shallow or deep it is. And then switch your focus and awareness towards your mind. Observe your thoughts. Notice how your thoughts enter and exit the mind. Notice the nature of the thoughts. And notice how you have a choice to engage or just observe the thoughts. And then switch your awareness towards your heart. Feel free to physically deeply inhale into your belly, into your chest, into your heart. And exhaling, let it go, release any physical tension, thoughts, and observe your emotional state at the present moment. Notice how you feel emotionally. Remind yourself your intention of the practice. And feel the gratitude for investing this time into yourself. With inhalation, lift your hands up to the sky, really stretch, reaching up. Exhalation, bring them down in front of your chest, pray position. Let's finish the class enchanting mantra Om with gratitude. Take a deep inhale into your belly, into your chest. Om. You can sit here as long as you like, observing your mind, body and heart. And whenever ready, you can open up your eyes. Namaste. So thank you much. Hope you enjoyed this class. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I wish you a magical day in front of you. As always, smile and be present. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, press that like button, share this video with your friends, leave any comments if there's something unclear. Sorry about technical issue, this is not a full class. Camera stopped recording at some point, and as always, smile, be present, and have a magical day in front of you. See you on the next one.